Flagenbonder.
Today was one of those goat therapeutic days too, wasn't it? I think we all needed something like that on a day like today where we had temperatures that, were starting in the 30s. We had snow in spots. Then when it rained, the wind came right along with it. And it's the combination, the rain and the wind, that is causing issues. And the winds, we said yesterday too, this is a south wind right now, which is completely different from the northerly winds that we get typically after a storm. So moving in a different direction, they're going to have some bigger impacts. And there was quite a bit of debris on my way to work. I take a lot of secondary roads, especially through wooded areas, and there's a lot of debris. And we're starting to see more and more isolated power outages beginning to pop up across the mid-state. Just something to keep in mind here during the evening hours. Rain amounts are now getting close to 1.5 inches to 2 inches, and we're not done yet. Now, we're not noticing any flooding yet, but I don't think it'll be long. Notice as we head into the overnight hours into Wednesday, this is the Swidera Creek near Hershey, expected to get just above flood stage. And I think for the most part, we are going to be experiencing minor flooding conditions. So once we get above flood stage, that is technically that minor, but still, minor is still flooding. The Susquehanna River at Harrisburg expected to climb somewhere near, I think, like 12 to 14. And when it does, flood stage is 17. So it is going to be running high and healthy for some time here, especially with additional rain that's expected to move in this weekend, or at least to start the weekend. So there's not much to show here other than it is still raining, and it is a lot of it. Total rain amounts, this is Doppler radar estimated, and now we're getting closer to that 1.5 inches to 2 inches. And I still think a lot of this will be around the 2 inches, some just a little bit more than 2 inches, but you kind of get the idea. There is a lot of it, and we're melting the snow at the same time. This is the actual front itself as that's lifting to the north and east. There's the low. That low has to trail through then later on tonight. So the strong southerly winds now is from the front. Then the westerly winds that we see tomorrow, that's going to be coming from the low. We see that front beginning to kick out later on this evening. So here we are 9:30. So the steady rain exits. We still have some leftover showers then to move through. And really tomorrow is just a blustery day. There could be some flurries or a snow shower, but for the most part, precip is kind of shutting off after we get that main system to move through. We're still in a flood watch because of the then residual flooding to follow through tomorrow. All of that snow melt, so I'm just pointing out some of those smaller streams that typically do experience minor flooding, Swidera Creek being one of them. We're watching some others, and then those high winds still going to be happening here with gusts to 50 miles an hour possible, and it is going to be a gusty day for us tomorrow. We said this is the second of what's going to be possibly 4, and there's the other one that we have moving into Friday and Saturday. That would be all liquid. And then Dennis, Alicia, we're watching next week. Again, a quiet weekend for the most part. Most of the rain should be out Saturday, but moving into next Tuesday, there is a chance of maybe seeing some snow and mix. Then to follow, we actually do get chilly for a while.
All this rain helping the drought situation? Gotta be
I certainly hope so. Yeah, there's a lot of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eric. All right, coming up tonight, Congress is working to avoid a funding crisis and keep the government from running out of money in under 2 weeks.